Really cool echo down there, too. Some people sing down there all the time. One time somebody sang the entirety of Amazing Grace.
Come on. It's really cool.
All right, you guys can go ahead. You guys go, dude.
What do you study geology?
I work professionally, or it's kind of a hobby. Always liked it.
How many times have you hit your head?
When I started constantly, now I'm pretty good at it. I usually go a couple months before I do my head.
Huh? You,
Not too noisy.
No, itchy all the time.
Different way to go here, call this a fun house. Be careful.
Ooh, this is like the catacombs. Which way should I go? Low bridge, low bridge.
All right, keep more hands of that up here on the ceiling. That's one.
What's your hair? What's your hair?
Also kind of an interesting formation here. There's also lots of mud that fill this area, right to about there. And these stalactites essentially just grew until they hit that mud, and they spread out and fused together over time, into kind of a plate shape. Also can see a bit of another stream here off to the left. And there is a very interesting looking hole here to the right. It doesn't actually go anywhere though, it just stands a few feet back. It looks very man-made as well. Nobody has any idea why they would just dig a hole in the wall. There's no records or anything. No idea really. That's right. And this is how you get to the other part of the cave I was talking about. You basically just crawl through this drain underneath the big ledge back there to get to it. And in this drain there was kind of an interesting discovery made back in 1950. Some biologists from the Smithsonian came down here. They wanted to test the water, see if there was anything interesting living in it. And when they brought those water samples up to the surface, they found 7 very small dead beetles. These beetles were tiny, only about 2 millimeters long, but the same size as a flea. They had no eyes, meaning they had to be native to the cave and used to cave darkness down here. These many cave creatures are blind or have no eyes. It's not terribly useful down here, as you guys can tell with the lights off. And they're not really sure how the beetles died. They could have been dead when they picked them up, or it's possible the sample was left out in the sun a little too long, they might have kind of cooked. And the beetles were also a new species, never been found before. So of course they wanted to come back down, find some more beetles, keep them alive this time. But they kept looking for many decades afterwards and never found any more of those beetles. They kind of just had to come to the conclusion they had found, named, and possibly killed the species on the day. It is theoretically possible, I suppose, there are still the beetles in here, although none have ever been found again. Could be because they're about the size of a grain of sand in a bunch of sand, or it could be because they're actually extinct. And they do have quite a fun name. They are called the Pseudonophthalmus petronkovici valentine beetle. You guys got that right? That's pretty good. Yep, I could just make something up, but that's the actual name. One more time, the Pseudonophthalmus petronkovici valentine beetle. You could say Valentine beetle or Skyline beetle, probably the best one. And like I said, there's no beetles here now, but there is a picture of it I can show you in a little case once we get up to the surface. And keep that this way.